being at like a barber shop and having to ask people to film them while they get their haircut has gotten some interesting reactions, just because people kind of get caught off guard and they're kind of confused at what I'm doing. I think definitely the biggest difficulty is communication and language, just because I mean, it's just going to be hard, obviously, because especially me and my partner speak completely two different languages, so sometimes communicating can be very difficult, and we don't always, I mean, we have different ways of going about things sometimes, which can be difficult, and being able to communicate those can be hard, but I mean, eventually we get through it.
Well, we were in a village next to the Great Wall, Bego village, with no subject and a very loose topic. So we were facing a bit of a crisis situation. The biggest difficulty I faced during this project is time. I feel that the time isn't ideal, because normally when you're making a film you have a long period of research and development, which involves securing access and developing relationships with your film contributors. We didn't have this time, so we had to do everything on a very tight schedule, and that's difficult because if you're trying to gain access and build trust with people in your films, it can be very hard to do that in a short space of time, and so it can be hard to get the depth that you're looking for. I think there's an element of this that does make me feel uncomfortable, because I want to be able to build that trust with the film contributors.
The biggest difficulty, I think, would be like, probably just like communication, just because whether it's language barrier or whether it's just like getting permission, like those two things all fall under like communication. So it's just been a lot of like communication issues between like us and where we have permission to film, or us and like where to get equipment, and us with just English to Chinese. So I think just a lot of communication issues all around the board, but we've fought through it, so it's been good.
Like that they make, that lights make, you know, like every time yeah, the shining.
Language is the most difficult part for me, because of course English is not my native language, so trying to speak it for the first time, because I've never actually speak in English before. This is my first time here in China speaking in English, and also I made a lot of mistakes, so it's really hard to communicate my ideas in English. So that's the most challenging part for me.
The biggest difficulty? Well, for me it's been the battery life of my camera. So my camera didn't have a lot of battery, so I've had to try and be more organized in the way that I film in order to compensate for that.
So one of the days we followed Li Hongji, who was the head of security for the Olympic Committee at Shougang Park, which is where my topic is, and he took us round all the unfinished 2022 Winter Olympic museums and the gym, and just a whole range of different places which no one else has really seen yet. So that was really, really cool.
温森是一个不用手机、不用什么社交工具的人。然后当我们看到那个小女孩照片，她真的觉得非常可爱。她借我的手机，然后给她的女朋友发了那个小孩照片。对，我觉得这个我觉得就非常可爱这个行为。
I like music. To be near Chinese traditional art. This is one great thing. The other one is that documental experience I think it's always interesting, and because it's about relation between person, it's about how to make the person you don't know and you will shoot, how to make him comfortable with you. It's a challenge, and I think it makes you grow up.
最后我们拍摄结束的时候，他就是个广场舞小霸王，可以和中国的广场舞大妈在一起尬舞。
I also saw a man walking with a pig.
When I first met the master, he was trying to show me like his technique, and I tried to push him. Couldn't. I pushed him maybe a little bit far back, but then after that I couldn't do it. And then I remember one time as well, when the first day, he was telling me about the slow moves. As soon as he let go of his slow movement, he pushed me against the wall. So maybe I learned about how to get beaten up.
我觉得艾米丽呢，首先是一个工作上很能干的女导演。我们每次出去，比如说去工厂拍摄、去商店拍摄，她会把她的所有东西放到她一个有半人高的这个包里。然后呢，我们的工作人员啊，都是非常的夸赞她。第二呢，就是她是一个做人，性格很好，脾气也很温顺的人。我觉得这一点来说，对于导演或者对于女导演来说，都是一个很难得的一点，可以让跟人更好的合作，然后拍出更好的作品。
If I could describe her in maybe 3 words, it would be helpful, collaborative, and friend.
我的关键词是有趣、创造力、
overwhelming,
Family.
挑战、
Different.
exciting、
New.
很多元、变化、
Breathtaking.
交流、收获、relationship、
兼爱、费工、
Tasty.
分享、
传承。
New.
I chose the word alchemy because I feel like some of that thinking goes into Looking China. We take everyday experiences and turn them into meaningful films, and the people who participate become wiser. It's about thinking about time and how in seasons, there are seasons of the year, but there are seasons of our lives, and we can look back and learn from the past. And sometimes if we learn enough from the past, it will help shape our future in a good way, so I'm hoping that these films will help to do that.
当我真正走进首钢园区，走进每一个我们的拍摄选题的时候，我才真正感受到了每一个选题它背后不同的意义和它可以带给我们的文化体验，是只有我们亲历到现场去用心体会，才能够真正获得文化体验和文化感受的。
我觉得这是一个非常好的平台，它可以让中国和国际学生展现出他们的创造力、想象力和对生活的观察能力。这个过程中间，其实我唯一的担心可能是由于文化差异，我们中国的大学生和国际大学生之间是不是会产生一些有文化差异，那么相互之间会有一些误解。那么经过17天的这样的一个过程，我发现其实大家很顺利就度过了这样的一个困难的时期，所以我对此感到非常的满意。
虽然说有困难，但是在拍摄的过程当中解决这些困难，其实也是大家非常宝贵的经历和很大的收获。
I feel that some of the nicest people I've ever met are here. They're very polite and very, very generous and kind.
在整个过程中间，其实我们都像一个大家庭一样，每一个同学、每一个老师，其实都建立了非常深厚的友谊。所以说，我觉得我们是一个温暖大家庭。
See you later. I've had a great time. Can't wait to come back. It's been great.